Yeah, welcome to the Reggaecy where we endeavor to preserve the legacy of reggae and dancehall music. You see me? You have Shane, grey sweat in the grey sweater. You have no, I'm gonna mix up the man them brother.
Grey or black?
Well,
A black sweater, man.
You see it.
Yo,
Yo.
people are sharing that if you don't know already. I'm here, Oliver.
Right. I don't know. Randy hype on the ends. Nah, beg no friends. But you don't know me and my friend them there. You see me? Reggae we say on. Anyway, welcome again. Much love, much respect. I don't know. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for all the new subscribers. You know, the whole shebang of things.
Real.
Yeah. So, you know.
And tell the people them to subscribe. Keep subscribing and commenting and give them feedback, positive and negative.
Yeah.
However them feel, cause we just give away opinion. So people are allowed to give their opinion as well. And we'll see how it go and we'll talk and discuss some topics, right?
Yeah, that way Oliver say a while ago. You see me?
Yeah,
so we have something on the mind, top of mind from the other day. So as always, we choose to give an opinion. There's a few things that's been going on in the reggae and dancehall circle where we kind of feel good vibes about, and we kind of observe it from the sidelines and feel like, yo, you know, like them kind of movements there, you know. Notably, what we are talking about is, for instance, the various collaborations going on between certain Jamaican artists and overseas, like hip hop artists. Said artists we are talking about, like, say, for instance, we use Kanye West and Buju do a thing. You see me? We see some pictures and them thing they have to put around for that. We also hear about Davies and Popcorn and do a thing. But right about now, we talk about the Kanye and Buju thing, and I'm just go around the room to find out how each and everybody feel about it. So Oliver smile already, so I'm not gonna start with Oliver now.
Yo!
No, well, there's a thing say, you know, just we stick up in.
Yeah.
We hear say this and we hear say that, but Davies and Popcorn them actually do a thing, did a thing, and seal up and everything. So just to make that clear.
Okay.
As far as the Kanye and Buju now, one don't know what you think. I mean, we see a picture, we don't know what that means. You know what I mean? Personally, for me, it's just a lot of things, right? To me, it seems that as an impulse move on Kanye part. You get me, because him upon him ramblings again, and him a demand a meeting with Jay-Z. Jay-Z now fought on him, as my granny would say. So we feel like him reaching out to a Buju is his way of opening a conversation on Jay-Z side, because Rock Nation a Buju management right now. You get what I say? So
hold on there. Me I try imagine all of the things them you try together. So when I reach across the waters for that, when you have other artists assigned to Rock Nation.
One answer to that. Who you know in the game really fuck with Kanye like that? Right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still
people still mess with it.
I mean, in connection to Rock Nation or Jay-Z per se.
You still have one and two people when I really, you know. Them think him crazy still, but them still think him is a genius at the same time, you know. And I guess both of them can exist, you know, because just like we said the other day, we have certain Jamaican artists where we think weird, but when it comes to the music, them are genius. You know? So are eccentric, sorry about it. Yeah, man, you mean we call it name them still, but
but I mean, I'm interested to see what comes out of it. You know what I mean? Personally, me like Kanye earlier work. You get me, since Dark Twisted Fantasy, like for me was all right. Me not get it no more. Like listen to the old stuff, right?
I feel the same way about the Buju stuff. I like the old stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yo,
so I'm interested to see what the collaboration will be about. I mean, we are speculating about collaboration. They didn't say either party up front that okay, we are collaborating on something. It could be
Yeah.
just a link up in the studio and then people take it and run with it.
Or it could be a Christian tune.
It could be a gospel collaboration.
Oh wow. Hold on there. Since Oliver find that out. Oliver, why you think that? Why would that just come to mind? So, but
I don't know.
Buju sound Christian from where they and
No, I'm not gonna say
And
it's sound
Kanye
Christian.
fully.
I mean, a lot of the music we're producing a reggae does have a spiritual element in it. I think Buju been chanting spirituality. I actually think,
spirituality or Christian. I mean, are the same thing in a sense, but
in a sense, it depends on what religion. I've already said how I feel.
Buju a Rasta or am a Christian?
I don't know. I don't want to go into that anymore because I feel like I've already said what I said in the previous show we did.
Well, so
As far as
we're not pigeonhole the artist. Then.
Right. I don't know what they're cooking up. Right. I don't even know if it's music. We saw a picture. We're just assuming it could be business.
Yeah, it could be business.
I mean, Kanye is business minded.
But then sorry to cut you, but and Kanye has been very vocal about artists being in some contracts that are cheating them, really having them as modern day slaves and so on. So he's been on a mission to help artists to get out of such situations. So that's also another thing that happened around the same time. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he saw the Buju interview on 105.1 with Breakfast Club. Because I think Buju was saying some things about spirituality and about people not listening, right? These are some of the same things. These are some of the same things Kanye has been saying. No, I'm going to reel it back because I want to give my honest opinion and a full description of what I think. So musical genius. Kanye is a musical genius. I guess the same can be said for Buju. Buju is a musical genius in his own right. Right? Where are they both in their career? I think they're both not. Some of their great works might be behind them. People might be upset with me saying that. Not saying they can't put great work out, but they have a lot of good records behind them. Right? Solid, classic albums, legendary.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Kanye, I have mixed feelings about Kanye sometimes. Because sometimes he does say things that make sense to me. His whole rant lately with peeing on the Grammy, some people, I get it. Because I think we as musicians, especially black music, pay too much respect to the Grammys.
Hold up the album. I know why I lose a train of thought, but you said peeing on the Grammy. So that way you just mentioned. Honestly, I didn't know about it, right? Because I've been following up Kanye. So more kind of elaborate a little bit. Just summarize it real quick.
He put a video on Twitter of him put his Grammy in the toilet and he's peeing on it. And after that, that's when he started to rant like there's a lot of slave contracts are modern day slavery. Okay. So I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people might not know on the panel what we do outside of the show. Yeah. And this is the first time I'm gonna explain that outside of the show, I'm an attorney and I've seen contracts. The very first time I looked at entertainment contracts, I really wanted to do the music business, entertainment at one point. And when I saw my first 2 entertainment contract, I didn't feel good in myself reviewing it for the record label because I was representing the record label. And to know most people, artists, when they first sign a deal, they don't have collateral or money. They don't get a lawyer, right? And the contracts are so one-sided that I swear to God, I kept reading it over and wondering if I'm misunderstanding certain of the jargon. Because I'm saying to myself, I remember going back to the label and saying, you guys are pretty much getting everything. Because he said a lot of things that artists don't realize, and this is the thing, your budget and how they take money out of that. So everything is a loan. Whether it's the production, even if they go and put you on tour, they're taking out of that for what they spend on you, right? And even if they also license the record, sometimes the contract is so egregious that they end up getting a bigger percentage than you, and it's your record.
Mm-hmm.
And then they keep your master sometime as a new artist in the contract. They say that, and a lot of artists don't know that, so they just sign. So a lot of times a new artist contract is a record contract and a masters and everything intertwined in one. Then it can go even further to 360. So, but anyway, enough about the legal part of it.
Yeah.
Kanye has a point.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm not ever sure if I can follow Kanye. Right? Whenever he starts his run, because he's not, to me, stable. I don't even know if it's stability or not, because I'm also feeling sometimes he's playing on us, that he's this genius. And because in history, geniuses are usually seen as all over the place, I think he's adopted that personality personally.
Right.
I don't think he's crazy.
Talk the things that
I think there are issues there, but I don't think it's that he's crazy. He knows how to make money, and he's a good businessman, good marketer. The first Tekashi 6ix9ine, in my opinion. He knows how to sell a record. And every time Kanye is dropping a record, there's a story. And that's the part of it that I don't like. Right? So the last time it was a whole religious theme, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to let y'all come in. But he had this whole religious theme. But then there was an album announcement. So I could never take him seriously.
So it's like a master manipulator, basically.
Master manipulator and a baby, in my opinion. Right? Like a kid, like people compare him to Trump, and I really believe that.
Yeah.
Like he needs to get what he wants. No, my issue with that then is I could only judge you on what I see, right? Yeah. That you're not stable when it comes to your or you don't have any real character at the end of the day. You don't stick to anything, right? And it's just about Kanye, in my opinion. How much money can Kanye make? And so my issue then is what's the reaching out to Buju? Because in my opinion, that doesn't mesh with the message Buju is sending, if we're being perfectly honest. But I'm not telling anyone who to be friends with or who to make records with. Or if somebody reach out to you. But that it could be good music. But I'm just talking about Kanye. It's hard for me to trust anything that he's doing. It never seems to me fully sincere.
Yeah, but Buju say I'm not trust, so we don't need to worry about Buju. Guys, I'm on
Buju say him now?
I'm not
trust.
I'm not trust, so we don't need to worry about Buju. Buju's supposed to have an angle.
We think that we would have put that as and that is just off the top of my head. As far as trust, we think that is relative. You know what I mean? Based on his previous circumstances.
Yeah, of course.
So he would have like paranoid on a certain level when it comes to certain things.
But you're still paranoid with everything.
But in this situation, you know what I mean?
Do you think, I was wondering, to cross my mind, because in the past, a lot of people run to Jamaica when they need that energy. Or when everyone is staying away from them, right? They run to reggae. It's not the first time.
True.
And I think he knows Buju has a lot of love, so I'm concerned about that too. Is that the motive, right? Now, I have a problem when musicians go to Jamaica. I like it now, but pick up with reggae and they don't really get into the culture. People argue and say, oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to say quick, Davies was in Jamaica. I could tell he had a real good time with the culture. From what I was seeing from
cultural connection.
Right. I doubt we'll see a picture. I might be wrong, but let's see if Kanye actually explores Jamaica.
I don't think that will happen.
Or is it just dropping in business and I'm out? Okay. What do you feel about that, Randy?
That kind of unfair, you know, because Kanye is not street. And a lot of...
We don't need to be street to enjoy
explore Jamaica, right? You don't. But
me think
who can ever employ? I mean, he can. It just feels like comparing it to the cultural experience that Dave that he's having, or if he's still there, or he had with Popcorn and the whole crew, unruly, OVO crew, whatever, you know what I mean, in Jamaica. It's that one that kind of feel unfair.
Yeah, I mean,
me only see Kanye. Me only see Kanye probably maybe I spend some time on a resort or something. I mean, I know I'm gonna think him I go down there with Kim neither because them kind of larger than life as far as we can't
Boy, you
compare
can still
Kanye.
go to Jamaica. Beyonce and Jay-Z was in Jamaica.
yeah,
Yeah, but
and
Beyonce and
them,
Jay-Z
but
thing
with
is
them
still
at the
kind of
same peak, they never
restricted
really
still. Then they restricted.
explore per
Yeah,
se.
but they shot a video, right?
Yeah.
And from my understanding, they've stayed in Jamaica other times. It's not the first.
Yeah, but
People
it
just
still wouldn't be an exploration like comparable to what Davies would have experienced. And I think it
Yeah,
depends
but
on who the host is.
okay. So when I say explore Jamaica, I don't mean going around the entire Jamaica, right?
Not necessarily,
But I'm saying if you're just going there and it's business, you go straight to the studio, go home. To me, that seems strange to go to, and maybe I'm biased, to go to an island like Jamaica and you don't really go to the beaches, you don't do anything, you don't. It to me seems very strange, right? But maybe it's business because he goes other place. It's just in and out. He has other business. I can't say it. Now, we'll go back to the Buju side now. If it's music, I mean, there's nothing wrong with reaching across.
Yeah, you excited about a Buju Kanye collaboration or no?
I'm not because, and I'll tell you why, and all of the commenters can come after me. I'm a big Nas fan, probably my favorite rapper.
Of all time.
Right next to Tupac, probably personally. To me, that's Nas' worst album. And I think even Nas not admitted it is worse because he's not that type.
Which album?
The one before, Nasir.
Okay.
That Kanye produced the whole album and did 7 records. That was last year or the year before, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2018, summer. To me, that was not a good album. Now Nas is actually admitting the album was kind of rushed. Kanye was rushing the project because he was trying to do everybody's project at the same time. So lately, I've not been really personally impressed. He sampled Sasko before. So it's not the first time he's, sample Max Romeo, right? I'm not excited. I mean, if it happens, it's good as far as relationship wise. We on this channel have always been promoting relationship outside of music, right? If business comes out of it, great. I don't know if that personally, in my opinion, will help Buju. I guess that's where my concern is. I could be wrong. I just don't really see it helping him.
How you feel?
And as much as,
I want to ask you, him feel, but just before you, how you feel about what Oliver said? You agree or disagree?
Me agree. Like me said, like the last thing what Kanye do, me really like, are probably Power. One song when him do on him album, what name? On him the same album I mentioned. My Dark Twisted Fantasy. And since then, to me, Kanye music just haven't been connecting. If me listen to Kanye, it's like way back to the first, second, third album. Right?
All right, but yeah, me not mean to cut you. But right now, when I try focusing on is the Kanye Buju possible collaboration.
Yes, that what I said. So for Kanye, I'm not excited about him coming with something new musically. Really, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really spark me excitement like that, like it used to, right? As far as Buju's side goes, me feel about him in previous album. The song Blessed, probably one of the best songs on the album. I like that one the most, right? But the multiple remixes of the songs, it feels forced. No, because naturally.
Careful, shit.
No, it
is. The Buju nights, they want to come up.
It is forced. The only time you see a song come out,
it seems like they're pandering.
You have 2, 3, 4 remixes is when it's a banger.
And not anymore. Even when it's a hit, people don't really do remix.
Yeah, that don't even happen no more. Really. You might
it
get
seems
one
to
remix.
me, it's like I said, they're pandering because they do a Latin remix, a hip hop remix, an Afrobeat remix. I don't care what people want to say. It seems a little desperate.
Yeah, it seems like you're forcing that song, like you're going to turn it into a smash hit, regardless of whether or not the people decides that it is or
and
not.
it's a good song.
Yeah,
I love this song.
I don't.
It's a song where Buju can perform
I'm not
for the rest of his career.
So why remix it? So why remix it then? Why?
I mean, I think most of the artists are Rap Nation
That's
artists.
what I'm saying. Where they are forcing the song. You get what I'm saying? Like they are now mechanically making it in their mind into a smash hit. But it's not working because for me now, like it becomes too much
from the original.
Exactly. And then saying that to say this. So on both sides, you see how I feel about both artists. Them coming together now. To me, it's like, okay, whatever.
So
personally,
can I say something?
Sure.
So for me, Kanye Buju collaboration, like both of you guys, I'm not excited about it. But I look on it as far as on a whole, like
I'm excited about the exposure possibilities of it as far as our culture goes.
Definitely.
I agree with that. That is what I care about there.
So who do you think benefit more from this? Both of you. Because if there's a record,
who would benefit? I'd say Kanye would benefit more.
Who's the bigger artist?
Hold on. So for me, that's how I feel. For me, if them do something and it's successful, it would just stand to benefit more. Because
that's a good.
Because right now,
if it's successful.
But look at it like this.
Right, but we have to put the if because we don't know.
Because I'm talking about if, regardless.
So me I look on it like this, Agree yes or no, in my opinion, Randy opinion, Buju last album Upside Down 2020 was a failure. That's my feeling. Right?
No.
Agree yes or no? I feel that way. No, if Kanye somehow collaborates with Buju and it is a big spark and it bring him a broaden his horizons and build other bridges for him.
I think we'll all be happy.
Everybody would be happy, and I can say we would all agree that it's a bigger thing for Buju because right now,
yes, true.
I feel like a lot of the stuff Buju thing when he perform, everything connect. When
the performance
when he perform live, everything connect.
Yes.
Right? Yes. But the content that he's been pushing out, I'm gonna say it again. It push. It not now go on feet. It like we just can't connect with it. You see me?
I mean, but what you say about people, because the comments have been very hostile. And people are
speak for me though.
Like,
speak for me though.
Okay.
You see me? Because
the comments are gonna say we're all idiots. And okay, that's fine.
But an opinion that don't just like how I share my opinion.
Right.
That's their opinion. If they want to get pissed off or upset about an artist or an artist's work, grant you, I'm gonna say this, saying, but understand the artist actually put in a whole heap of work and thought into delivering the craft.
Good point. Excellent point.
You see me? But understand that. I mean, appreciate that. I mean, somehow I try. Because my commentary, if dissuade an artist from continuing to doing or pushing theme content forward, I wouldn't at all want that to happen. Right? As I mentioned before again, Buju Banton and Bounty Killer are like my all-time favorite artists, period. Me I talk about cross any genre. You see me I say? Real talk. So honestly, not telling the truth about something where them put out, to me, actually, I feel like that hurt the genre and hurt the whole culture overall more than the people them were we just jump behind a bandwagon because them vibe to or for whatever reason. I just don't agree with that. I mean, I tell nobody if you follow me. I'm not the czar our lead, our subject matter expert on this topic, you know, but I have an opinion. You dig? And I'm just hoping again that the Kanye Buju collaboration, if there is one, bear really good fruits.
Really good fruits.
And maybe, like we said, it's more than music. Maybe it's about contracting, discussing certain things. I don't know, because Buju has been independent prior to the Rock Nation distribution deal or whatever deal it is. Other artists in Jamaica do independent, and Buju's been pushing that agenda of ownership. So maybe that's the connection. Maybe that's where they're going with it. I'm not saying Kanye does all stuff that you can't relate to. Maybe something positive will come out of it. I still think he's a talented and smart individual.
Right.
I just can't take all the other surrounding antics. Yes.
Because, I mean, 2 minutes ago, he was running for president.
I'm crying.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm making statements like Harriet Tubman didn't free the slave. Like,
so overall, again, that's the same question. Is this, I mean, I guess we answered it, but how beneficial is this for a Buju and Kanye collaboration? Great expectations, yes or no?
For me personally, me more concerned about what it does for reggae music, the exposure thereof, right? And as far as Kanye go, as the way me see it, Kanye goes anywhere and do whatever to remain in the news, to remain being talked about, etc. You get what I'm saying?
So, what Kanye is he's a real Kanye fan. You know about the real Kanye?
I've been a Kanye fan.
Yeah.
Like since forever, you get me? And you know, that's what the metamorphosis of what he's become is like
a joke.
You get what I'm saying? So, and that's why I say it's time to benefit Kanye more in that sense. Only because, for example, if say Kanye and Buju do a track and it's a smash, right? Okay, that's done. When you ask yourself, what next for Kanye? We have a long list of things we can name out. When they say what next for Buju, we probably have a few. You get me? So on that level, from that perspective, I see Kanye would benefit more in a scenario like that. You get what I'm saying? Because he just move on to whatever it is elsewhere, jump up on his mind.
Radar.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what that brings to light, Shane? I'm happy you said that. Because I'm thinking, if it is that case, like we just expressed, basically, this would have to be, as much as Buju might feel like he's an artist in control, this would probably be on Kanye's terms. If it's not on Kanye's terms.
No, but nothing is never not on Kanye's terms.
Well, it could be a single for his album.
Not as until, you know, more recent.
I think he reached to Buju. That's what I think. He reached out. So it's probably a cut for the album if he's coming out with a record for his album. Because Buju just dropped an album. And he's probably working on an album now. It's about time, right? So maybe it's a hook, I don't know, or a verse, I don't know. It's still exposure.
I hope it's not rushed because, like you said, you can't go to the island, you can't get the in and out, and then blend and build up vibes. You see me? And
from other person's expressions and how it works, it's like that kind of situation. Like, okay, chop, and it's usually a sense of him being controlling.
It's still good though for business.
Yeah.
Because
the only thing which I'm sure is not going to happen, or almost sure is not going to happen, that I wish would have come out of this, is for like a Marcus getting exposed to a Kanye West producer to producer.
Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't think that's going to happen. But I think that would be very beneficial, even for Buju himself, right? And for the culture. Because as a young producer, looking
Just
up
to
to
pick
Kanye,
him brain, right?
just to be around him and watch him work or being in the space, that would be a great thing.
Do you think it's gonna happen, Randy?
I don't think that part is gonna happen, but we want to point out something.
Why?
What does come to mind? Because Buju, it seems to me, ever since Buju's been out, the material that Marcus used to put out a lot of material that has subsided.
Yeah.
So me can only assume, I don't know,
that he doesn't have a studio anymore. Or
no have a studio and or not have access to certain things to do certain works. I don't know if it is because of Buju Banton, the artist, or whatever.
We can't know.
But we can only express what me know, basically.
How you see, right?
From what I see.
The fact is,
when Buju come out, me not see that. But me did want to point out the next thing. Other than the Rap Nation connections we are talking about, Buju did a couple songs with John Legend, and John Legend and Kanye are really good friends. Even with the foolishness we're going on with Kanye and the stupidness where I'm saying what I'm not, John Legend still supporting. So I'm thinking after that affiliation, Kanye might say, yo, John, me have an idea for maybe a single from a new album.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
And, can you facilitate?
John Legend still on good music?
Even if he is not, I still think it's affiliation.
Yeah. So can you facilitate that relationship for me? So it might be from that. I mean, we're all speculating here and we don't know people, right? But like I said, in the comments below, tell us what you think. Tell us if we're off base. Tell us how you see this. If you feel really good about a collaboration between Kanye and Buju.
or if you guys feel as if it's just another case of an international artist coming to take some of our energy or a piece of our culture for their own benefit. Because that has been a big thing, since forever.
From the beginning. Yeah, true. Yeah. That's very true.
So, unless Oliver or Shane have anything else to address on the Kanye Bull.
Yeah, I think we were very thorough on this one.
Thorough.
Right?